Questions concerning the astral plane. 1. What does the word astral indicate? The astral world and the astral body of a human being exist through the occult principle, from which they have originated through the labor of the electric and magnetic fluids. The astral plane exists in space, where we find everything that has taken place on Earth so far, what is occurring now and what will happen later, in other words the past, present and future. There are vibrations of the electric and magnetic fluids in the ether, or occult principle out of which everything was created. In the astral plane we find the founder tyon of life, of all existence, light, darkness, sound, color and rhythm. All these things have their origin there. The astral plane is the emanation of the eternal, the fourth dimension. In the astral plane live the souls of the departed, the elementaries, the larvae, the beings of the pure elements, water sprites, wood fairies, satyrs etc. The beings that belong to the pure elements are the salamanders of the fire element, the sylphs of the air element, the undines or mermaids of the water element, and the gnomes of the earth element. In accordance with its figurative significance, the astral can also be the highest occult principle, which created the astral world and which also controls it. 2. What kind of fundamental attributes does the astral body contain? The fundamental attributes of the astral body, in accordance with the elements, are endurance of fire, diligence, air, patience, water, and systematics, earth. 3. How does the astral body sustain its life, and what is its nourishment? The astral body sustains its life through the presence of the eternal spirit, and it nourishes itself through breathing. 4. What functions do the elements have in the astral body? The functions of the elements in the astral body are identical with the functions of the elements in the material body. The fire element in its positive, active, polarity represents the constructive function, whereas in its negative polarity, it is the destructive function, in other words it destroys everything. The element of water enlivens everything in the active pole, while in the opposite pole it dissolves and destroys everything. Air is the equilibrating, or compensating principle between fire and water. The earth element connects all the elements and keeps them together through reinforcement and solidification. It is the cause of the growth and death of the astral body. 5. How does a characteristic express itself in the astral body? Depending upon which element predominates in the astral body of a human being, we differentiate 4 temperaments, or characteristics. 1. The choleric temperament is analogous to the fire element. 2. The sanguine temperament is analogous to the air element. The melancholic temperament is analogous to the water element. 4. The phlegmatic temperament is analogous to the earth element. In accordance with the intensity, dynamic, of the polarity of the individual elements, we are dealing either with a more or less balanced character. 6. What is the astral aura? The astral aura is made up of the emanating elemental effects, 2 of the various colored attributes that emanate from the positive and negative poles of the tetrapolar astral magnet. 7. What holds the mental and astral bodies together? The mental body is linked to the astral body by the mental matrix on account of the electromagnetic influences of the elements. 8. Is the astral body mortal? The astral body is mortal. It is merely an instrument of the eternal spirit. 9. What happens on the other side when the mental body leaves the astral body? When the spirit leaves the astral body on the astral plane, the astral body dissolves back into the original substances from which it was created. 10. What functions does the astral body perform while asleep? Since the astral body possesses the same functions as the physical body, it rests during sleep and more effectively inhales the astral substances, through which ethera strengthens itself. Besides that, with its senses it serves as an instrument for the expressions of the subconscious, whose activity is highest during sleep. 11. Occult capabilities of the astral body. The astral body can have the following occult capabilities: clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience, also paranormal taste and smell. All of these together represent the absolute elemental equilibrium. The astral body and the spirit can loosen themselves from the physical body through the loosening of the elemental life cord, exteriorization, which connects the astral and physical bodies. With the spirit, the astral body can pass over into the astral plane, astral travel. The astral body can make herself invisible, and can separate independently from the spiritual and material bodies. Through psychometry, a magician can achieve an astral connection with any person who has come into contact with a particular object, through which the magician can read the events that concern the past, present and future of the object. The astral body can become a medium under the control of the will. It can connect and identify with every intelligence, with every higher divine being, and with every divinity. The soul, or rather, the astral body, is capable, after an appropriate preliminary phase of development, of gathering and controlling all elements within herself and working with them internally and externally. The astral body is an instrument with which to control the occult principle. By means of the occult principle, it can consciously transpose itself into a state of trance. The astral body also serves the purpose of utilizing the elements from the occult with the help of individual rituals. The soul can be impregnated with the four highest divine attributes, virtues. 12. The electric and magnetic capabilities of the astral body. We can fill or impregnate the astral body with warmth, light, and the electric fluid. On the other hand, we can condense in the astral body with coolness and constriction. The astral matrix possesses both electric and magnetic attributes. Clairvoyance is an electric ability of the astral body, clairsentience and psychometry are magnetic abilities. We may place mediumship into the proper order of the sphere of the magnetic fluid. In accordance with the polarity of the tetrapolar magnet, the choleric fire, sanguine air, melancholic water, or phlegmatic earth, temperaments can express themselves in the soul. The aura, which emanates colored attributes, can be either electric or magnetic in accordance with the temperament. In the soul exist elemental centers. The spirit makes use of the powers that are in these centers for particular tasks. The Svadhisthana chakra is the center of the water element and has magnetic capabilities and powers. The Manipura chakra is the center of the fire element and possesses electric powers and capabilities. The central channel or sushumna connects the highest elemental center, the Sahasrara chakra, with the other elemental centers, lotuses, through which the occult principle, with the so-called Ida, the electric fluid, and Pingala, the magnetic fluid, passes. 13. How does the polarity in the astral body express itself? The polarity in the astral body expresses itself through the radiating poles of the tetrapolar magnet. The result is the colored, emanating aura. A clairvoyant can recognize the basic characteristics of a person's character and its individual attributes through the colors in the aura. 14. What are harmony and disharmony in the astral body? Harmony in the astral body corresponds with the elemental equilibrium and the consonance or unison of the electric and magnetic fluids in the tetrapolar magnet. Disharmony is an imbalance of the elemental attributes and corresponds with the activity of the electric and magnetic fluids. Both harmony and disharmony are, of course, expressions of the lawfulness. 15. By what means is the astral body influenced? The astral body is influenced primarily through introspection, astral asceticism, active powers and attributes of the positive and negative kind, various exercises, prayers, autosuggestion, suggestion, realization of divine ideas and becoming aware of one's own I. In short, it can be said that we influence the astral body principally through ennoblement and perfection, in every direction, and through the development of all aspects of our character. 16. What is meant by the vitality of the astral body? The vitality of the astral body is the vital energy which, in the occult principle, or sushumna, streams forth as the electromagnetic fluid, the Ida and Pingala, which flow out from the highest elemental center, the Sahasrara, a thousand-petaled lotus. This vital energy supplies and connects all the elemental centers in the soul. 17. How does mental influence upon the astral body express itself? Mental influence upon the astral body expresses itself with the help of the mental matrix, which directs and maintains the activity of the spirit on the astral plane. 18. What is the so-called astral filter? The astral filter is the conscience, the occult principle, through which every thought, perception, circumstance and impression passes. 19. Fluid condensers and their effect in the astral body. We understand the term, fluid condensers, to mean the accumulators in which, for an unlimited time, the powers of the electric and magnetic fluids, or the energies of the universal elements gather and maintain themselves. Should the occasion arise, they are charged with an appropriate wish or task through the help of the occult principle. The condensers are prepared from solid, liquid and airy, because of the fragrances, substances that possess an excess of accumulatory abilities. Fluid condensers serve the influence by means of the elements, or the development of the astral senses. For normal use, simple fluid condensers suffice. But in order to accumulate especially powerful amounts of energy, or when working on matters which are intended to produce a physical influence with the help of mental or astral influences, for example, when creating elementaries or wax dolls, bringing pictures to life and other materialization manifestations, we will of course require complex fluid condensers from plant extracts. 20. How are disturbances in the astral body expressed? Disturbances in the astral body express themselves in the form of various astral ailments, for example, astral retardation, somnambulism, epilepsy, unbalanced negative attributes, feeble-mindedness, and other astral ailments, ailments of the soul. These ailments are caused by severe disturbances of the electric and magnetic fluids. Therefore they also cause disturbances between the astral and physical bodies, or between the astral and mental bodies.